Hey guys, Jason Schnitzer with Remax Tiffany Real Estate, and what I've got for you today is our Cypress Market Minute for week 25 of this 2022 real estate market. So let's get right into it. As always, I like to start with statistics and data on what houses we have available, the new houses that have come on the market, and the pending sales in the last 7 days. Because what that tracking data does is it helps help us identify trends and give a little better picture as to what a crystal ball might say for what's up next for our real estate market here in Cypress. So as you can see, we have more than 40 homes for sale in Cypress. That's crazy to me because that's the most amount of houses that we've had for sale in the last 2 years, ever since the shutdown. And again, the trend of more new houses coming on the market than are going off. In this case, 6 new ones, 5 pending. When you zoom out and you look at Orange County, these numbers are even greater. So again, looking at a bigger sample size, it really does play into our, identifying trends of, growing inventory. And of course, if you guys have listened to my videos for any amount of time, you know that I talk a lot about affordability, and what affects affordability are interest rates. So the Fed came out, and again, last week I talked about they raised 3/4 of a point, 0.75%, which is the largest rate hike since, I believe, 1981 or 84. So yeah, that has affected the market, and we saw rates go up almost to 6% in the beginning of and the end of last week and beginning of this week, and have trickled back down into that 5 3/4, 5 7/8 range. Depending on how much money you borrow and if you buy down your rate with points, etc. So, what does this mean for you as a home seller or a home buyer? Well, our market has shifted in that, at the beginning of this year, I'm sure you guys have heard that, there's so many buyers out there. There's 10 to 20 offers on every property. It seemed like there was 10 buyers for every one house that would come up for sale. Well, that has now shifted, and for every 10 houses for sale, there's only one buyer. So the power dynamic, if you will, with regards to bargaining has shifted to the strength being with the buyer, just because, again, interest rates going up from, let's say at the beginning of 2022 at 3.25%, now pushing up 6% in a lot of cases, affects the buyer's payment by over $1,000 a month in most cases when you're buying here in Orange County, sometimes even up to $1,500 a month. So if you can imagine your payment being $1,500 more, obviously that's going to affect the amount that you can buy, and therefore affect the demand of how many people can pay these record high prices. That being said, we still have a strong market with regards to, the bottom's not falling out. This isn't doomsday. This isn't like 2007 by any means. But we have definitely seen a slowdown, especially compared to the first quarter of this year. So again, more important than ever to take advantage of our free real estate consulting appointment. Just give us a call, email, send us a message on social media. We'd love to meet with you guys ahead of time. That way you can tell us your goals that you'd like to achieve, and we can help navigate, help paint the picture of what that looks like in our current real estate market landscape. What can you expect if you sell a house with your net proceeds? Talk to you about capital gains, planning, contingencies, selling your house to buy a house, etc. 1031 exchange is a really popular thing right now. If you have any questions about any of that, we'd love to help you out. Feel free to reach out. If not, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll catch you next week. Hey guys, thanks again for watching this week's episode of O.C Realtor Talk. If you gained any value from this video, we'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and followed us on all our social media platforms.